Casual here. In this video I'm going to show you a build that right now is incredibly powerful, but with the new pack skill trees coming in WorldSlayer, it just might be the most broken build in the game. Let's have a look at the core build. This Pyromancer build utilises a mod glitch that remains in the game even after New Horizon. No resistance against the fortified stacks even though multiple copies of the same mod shouldn't. Combining multiple copies of this with Unstoppable Force, the Ikari gear set, a Blood Boil and Conflagration node and Magma Elemental, and getting to over 700,000 anomaly power is not a problem. Heatwave activates the Ikari gear set while Fire Tsunami and Tidal Wave ensure that I hit multiple enemies and apply a debuff through Burnt Out to all of them. Ash Blast hits every enemy on my mini-map with Ash increased range and applies a further debuff through Death Sentence, as well as buffing your anomaly power even more with Hot Situation. Overheat then finishes them all off with Master Consumer buffing the damage to elites I've ideally applied Burn to. Damage is also applied through my personal RPG, the Jugular, modded with Scrap Grenade and Grand Opening, along with a Moaning Winds Radiation Splash nuke. Captain Hunter adds the icing on the cake with a final 25% damage debuff. This build does not need any survivability mods because it goes deep into the middle tree to pick up plenty of extra health, skill leech, armor and resistance, buff cooldowns and anomaly power through Wildfire and Distant Flame. Stack anomaly power and cooldown reduction on gear with skill life leech or status power. With WorldSlayer dropping at the end of June, I have to think that they're going to fix this glitch. Even if they do though, the pack skill trees are going to buff this build to crazy levels. Firstly, Melting Point increases resistance piercing by 15%, which increases up to 30%, replacing any loss if they patch the glitch. Master Exploder then buffs all explosive damage by 100% of our resistance piercing. With my current build I am buffing my resistance piercing to 145%, so Overheat, which was a one shot for any room with enemies, is getting a massive buff. But that's not the end of it. Conduction will reduce my cooldowns by 15%, so I can use my skills even more. Backdraft buffs my anomaly power by 30% for every skill on cooldown, which gives me a popping heat wave into Ash Blast and then Overheat. This will be another 60% buff. But let's keep going. With Trigger Sequence, activating an explosive skill buffs the next explosive skill used by 30%, stacking up to 3 times. Well, the only explosive skill I'm using is Overheat, so its damage is going to ramp up even more to another 90% damage buff. And if all of that is not completely broken, I don't know what will be. Now, if you are looking for the best build for a different class, check out this video here. Till next time, Casual out.